Going by what Pocket Pair has said, Nevergrave the Witch and the Curse is a hybrid of two subcategories of action, Metroidvania and roguelite. To this end, players can expect to delve into an action-packed 2D side-scrolling experience that leans heavily towards dungeon crawling, exploration, and scavenging for loot. And that's barely scratching the surface, from the looks of it, with elements of base building also expected to feature in the overall concoction. A Metroidvania X roguelite, where you advance using a cursed hat, rather mysteriously at that. Use a variety of magic, or possess your enemies to reach the lowest levels. Bring back loot, build new facilities in your village, make a living and strengthen yourself for the next battle. Details surrounding the plot are still a little cloudy. That said, the blurb appears to cast its attention on a cursed hat of sort, a mystical object that needs to possess its enemies to help gain new abilities and, with them, rebuild a village from the rubble up. As for what this will actually entail is still unclear, though it appears the bulk of the narrative will be centered around re-establishing the roots of a fallen society. It'll be your role, as the hat-sporting magical being, to embark on a slew of quests in auto-generated dungeons, and forage for supplies and abilities to help breathe life into a quaint hand-drawn village. A Metroidvania at heart, Nevergrave the Witch and the Curse will adopt a tradiophonal auto-generated dungeon-crawling blueprint. What this means really is that players will need to navigate various 2D terrains, use various magic-based attacks to defeat a variety of enemies, and collect loot to further expand their abilities and hub area that'll serve as a home between levels. Identify enemy attacks, fight with magic, and sometimes use the terrain to win. Dungeons such as ruins and botanical gardens are auto-generated and change each time you play. Furthermore, there are obstacles and puzzles waiting to block the player's path in the dungeons. Possess enemies using a cursed hat, the description continues. Use unique abilities from your possessed enemies to open up avenues of action and gain an advantage in battle. Use materials collected in the dungeons to clear the rubble of ruined villages, build new facilities, and cultivate crops in the fields. Produce food and potions in the village to prepare for the next battle. In addition to the core features that Nevergrave will adopt, the game will also open the doors for a 4-player multiplayer mode. So, if you're feeling inclined to build bases and rummage through dungeons as a team, then rest assured that this will also be a possibility on launch. Unfortunately, this is where things get a little cryptic. As it stands, Pocket Pair has yet to announce any release date or platforms outside of its base PC launch on Steam. That said, we'd be surprised if the game didn't roll out on Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 and Switch. We can't say the same for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 though. As far as editions go, it's a little too early to say what'll be announced and what won't. Providing the game releases at some point later this year, then in theory, both editions and pre-order bonuses should come to light by Q3 2023.